If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in Montgomery County in the next 30 to 90 days, this market update is going to give you the exact information you need to make a smart decision. Because right now, the Montgomery County housing market is doing something interesting. Prices are still holding strong, but homes are taking longer to sell, and buyers are gaining negotiating leverage in certain price ranges. Even more important, the market is moving at very different speeds depending on where you are. Rockville, Gaithersburg, and Germantown are three of the most searched cities in Montgomery County, and each one is behaving slightly different. So today I'm going to walk you through what the February numbers actually show, how fast homes are selling, where buyers are negotiating, and what both buyers and sellers should be doing if they plan to move within the next 90 days. I'm Keith Jackson with the KJAX Group at Samson Properties. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. Let's start with the big picture. We had 557 homes close in February. At the same time, we have over 370 active listings and nearly 400 homes either under contract or pending. That tells us demand is strong, but the pace of the market is changing. Looking at the 12-month pricing trend for Montgomery County, prices peaked mid-year and have softened slightly, but they're still holding strong overall. That's important because it shows the market is adjusting, not declining. Let's take a look at days on market. Homes are taking longer to sell than they were last year. That creates opportunity, but only if you know where to look. What this means is simple. Inventory is rising, homes are taking longer to sell, prices are stabilizing. This is not a crash, but it is a shift. Across Montgomery County, we've shifted from homes selling within a week to now averaging anywhere from 30 to 50 days, depending on location. That's not a shifting market, that's a strategic market. Rockville, Gaithersburg, Germantown all saw solid activity in the month of February, but here's the shift. Inventory is climbing faster than contracts. That means pricing and positioning matter more now than it did a year ago. As we take a closer look at Rockville, we can see that it is one of the strongest markets in Montgomery County. We analyzed 150 data points in February for Rockville. As you can see, there's 47 closed. Currently in February, there were 53 actives, 16 pending, and 29 under contract, with 5 coming soon. The average price was $680,000, and the average days on market were 38 days. If we take a look at the pricing trend for Rockville, you can see that prices started to elevate in the first half of 2025, and then around May and June, it reached its peak and then started to decline, and that correlates well with when interest rates shot up. So when interest rates shot up, market slowed a little bit, prices started to come down in Rockville, and then we saw a slight bump in December where it ticked up a little bit and then came down, but seems to be leveling off in January and February, and that correlates well with interest rates coming down and stabilizing. So while there's not been a whole lot of turbulence in the pricing for Rockville, but it's remained pretty strong, seems to be leveling off and recovering very well. To summarize, in Rockville, you're going to find higher price points, strong demand, and move-in ready homes are still moving quickly. Now, Gaithersburg is where things are getting interesting. As we look at the Gaithersburg housing market, we analyzed 136 data points, and we can see there were 69 closed transactions in February, 30 active, 17 pending, 17 under contract, and 3 coming soon. In February in Gaithersburg, the average price was $545,000, and the average days on market were 39 days. Reviewing the 12-month price trend for Gaithersburg, we can see that the graph mimics that of Rockville with only a wider price range. This market is becoming more balanced, and buyers are beginning to gain leverage on homes that require updates or are sitting longer. Quick question. Are you looking to buy in Rockville, Gaithersburg, or Germantown? Drop it in the comments. And finally, taking a look at the Germantown housing market in February 2026, we analyzed 89 data points, and you can see that there were 47 closed transactions, 16 active, 13 pending, and 13 under contract. The average price point in Germantown in February was $460,000, with an average days on market of 47 days. Looking at the 12-month pricing trend for Germantown in February, we can see that it mimics that of Rockville and Gaithersburg, but the Germantown market offers greater affordability and the days on market is a little bit longer than the other two. What are some of the key takeaways from all this? Properties that are selling fast right now are move-in-ready homes, townhomes, and homes priced under $600,000. The biggest mistakes I see sellers making are overpricing, skipping prep, and poor marketing. Today's buyers are too informed to overpay. This is where buyers can win. Buyers have the best opportunities to negotiate in situations where homes have been sitting on the market for over 20 days, homes that require updates, or homes that are in the upper price ranges. To summarize all the data for Montgomery County in the month of February, here's what it means to you. Inventory is up. Active listings are rising across the board. Buyers have more choices. Number 2, contracts are still strong. Pending and active under contract numbers are still solid. Homes are selling, just not instantly. Point number 3, absorption is slowing slightly. More actives relative to pendings. The market is shifting towards a balanced market. That's it in a nutshell.